All right, welcome to D&D Amongst the Giants, Session 25, The Flying Misfortune.
His name.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's
Thought
see.
about it. No.
No,
I'm
not ready.
Nope.
All right. Well, before we turn you into this fresh hell that you're walking yourselves into, let's talk about what happened last session. Last session began with a dive into the Great Worm Cave, which was not quite what you thought it was going to be. Party entered and was very cautious about how they approached, with the natives kind of standing guard in the cavern. They had their weapons drawn, but held their position. Didn't seem to be really taking an aggressive approach, but instead being more protective of their area and where you were traveling. As the party got a bit closer, the individuals within the cavern would sort of back away. Maybe out of fear or intimidation, but it was even more apparent when Evendur started to get a little closer. This continued as the party made their way all the way to the back of the cavern and reached the top of the elevated platform, where a very large gong was hanging in the back of the chamber. However, as Evendur began to reach this platform, he was greeted with a voice in the back of his head, calling to him to bring the amulet to the altar. The amulet which he had been wearing around his neck since the entry into the Eye of the Allfather. It would seem that while within that chamber, the barbarians that were within were part of the Great Worm tribe, the namesake of the cavern itself, and their leader, Bloodworm, was quite an evil individual. Instead of feeling safe that Bloodworm was gone and the medallion, or they could sense the medallion around Evendur's neck, they actually feared him whenever he entered. With the statue calling to him, however, he would walk up and place the amulet onto the altar, seemingly appeasing whatever spirit had lied within the statue itself. The rest of the party, however, would attempt to speak out to the barbarians within the cavern, and it yielded some poor results, with the echo of the voices reverberating off the roof and causing icicles to fall and crash into the floor below, which would awaken two young Rimmerhas that were hiding underneath the ice itself. After dispatching them, the party turned their attention to the gong that was hanging up in the chamber. Though taking a bit of time to examine it, they did learn a little bit more about it. In fact, it wasn't really a gong at all, but a giant shield that had taken damage in battle and was hung up and being used as an alarm of sorts. The party was able to pull it down, cutting the rope and placing it onto the ice and sliding down with it, though it was quite a bit heavier than they originally thought it was going to be. Even though they initially tried to shrink the shield, and it worked, made it easier to bring it down, but once it was on the ground itself, it grew back to its regular size, and of course, that made it a little more difficult to get out. However, as they were leaving, that wasn't the only surprise they were greeted with. Dalinir, the young silver dragon, which had all but taken them hostage, was outside being scolded. It turns out that this dragon was only a child, and its mother had found where she had disappeared to and decided to scold her in front of her new friends. After Dalinir left, the party loaded up the relic into the airship and began heading east towards Beorunna's well. However, as they approached, they would find a bronze dragon circling a cart below, and then watched as the people within the cart would attempt to shoot nets at it, and trying to capture it. Felgolos, the self-proclaimed Bronze Avenger, would fend off the attacks from these individuals who he labeled as the Zentarum, and then turn to the party and would offer them a proposal. A vast amount of treasure would be theirs, should they assist him in getting his most prized possession back that was stolen from him years ago by 2 blue dragons and taken to the desert out in the east. And yet, after all of this, something caught Parrot's attention at the east, at the riverbank. But what she found was a little bit more than she had bargained for, which is where tonight's session starts. And I've shifted the map just a little bit so that you can see the river this time.
I don't know what these are, but I bet I can eat them.
Let's see. So we start here. Parith, as you were looking around, you reached down and grabbed onto the small, kind of tattered hat that was setting within this net. And as you did, pulled out the hat, and from the hat dropped the small wooden coin into your hand. The coin, about half the size of a gold coin, had the golden medallion of a goose inlaid into the center of it. Both of these items now in your hand look almost entirely ruined. The coin a bit warped from being submerged underwater for so long, and the brim of the hat barely holding on to the cone itself. The river to the east, partially frozen in some spots. You notice off to the south 7 cocoon-like containers resting at the side, some partially stuck into the water and down into the ice itself that had begun to build up around it.
That's so gross. She'll wave over to the others and say, I found something. And then she'll take out one of her short swords to check these cocoons.
Okay.
Because she's seen this movie and knows, just go stick your face into weird cocoon. That's how you get face hooked. Parith isn't John Hurt.
What did you find, Paris?
I found these cocoon things. And this coin and a medallion with a goose on it and this hat.
Like Arius is going to assist in opening it?
The cocoons are all to the southern edge, so down in this area, kind of lining the riverbank here.
Oh, I got you. I'm nervous about opening one of the little ones.
There's a real tiny one, too.
But there's only one little one.
Acarius, as you kind of lean in or get closer towards this cocoon, you hear the sound of what you kind of make out to be gasping.
We make it out to be what?
Gasping, like trying to catch your breath. Or choking, something of that nature.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, so who wants to cut this thing open?
Yeah, let's just check it by him.
Hopper goes in with the spear, lead spear point. Let's do it!
No, Hopper, no.
I didn't know yours were good at cutting open things.
I never said I was cutting it open.
Wow.
That wasn't a.
All
right,
I'm not doing it. Go.
Yeah,
Somebody invested in these cocoons. Go.
I'm gonna poke the short sword in and just kind of like drag it down to slice it open,
Okay.
but not like poke it in so much that I feel like air and then I hit something else, because then I've gone too far.
Yeah, so where you're currently standing is you reach down and you get ready to jab the short sword end just enough to kind of break through the surface tension. As you press the sword end, you watch as water starts seeping from the inside of it and kind of pushing its way out of the seams of this material that has this what you're assuming a body wrapped within it. As it pierces through and you start cutting down the side, trying to be somewhat cautious of what you're doing, reaching down and kind of just cutting carefully, suddenly something reaches out and goes to slap at you. Does a 6 hit?
No.
Okay.
Oh, poor zombie, whoever.
As the beast or
How
being
can I
forces
stab it?
itself out. And with that, we'll have everybody roll for initiative.
Yes. Now you can stab it.
Please do.
Yay!
Stab it violently.
I forgot to change my name on here.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah, I'm a failure.
And playing the part of Calidus tonight will be me. So, enjoy. All right,
I can
is that
imagine.
everybody?
It looks like it. I can imagine all the things he'll say.
Evendur. Evendur.
We seem to have lost an arc.
Is he not in chat?
I am going to assume he DC'd because he's not even online.
Okay, yep. I see. All right. Well, I guess playing the part of Evendur will also be me. Yay.
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 Fireball everything.
Pretty much.
I'm going to put my mouth in this zombie's face, or I'm going to put my face in this zombie's mouth.
All right. So with that, how about I do different music now? Should I do that? I should do that. All right, let's get some different music going. Because combat. Yeah. All right. And with that, Perith, you watched as this thing reached out and tried to attack you. What would you like to do?
So she's taken aback slightly because she's not usually up close when these things start. And she's momentarily looks like she has no idea what she's doing. And then she remembers she has swords. So she pulls out her other sword and then takes. So I get 2 attacks. So it's main hand, offhand, right? Because offhand is a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay. And then she takes 3 slices. So main hand, then offhand.
All right. Yep. And yep.
All right, so that's 18 damage total.
Okay. And cutting,
Colossal Slayer.
cutting pretty efficiently through it. Yep.
So another 6 on top.
All right.
Sorry.
Yep, no problem. As you swipe through, you're noticing you're making good contact with it. but it's so waterlogged that as you're looking at it, like the skin of it is even kind of bubbled out a bit. Like it's just the whole body is just filled with water. Seemingly kind of as your sword hits on the skin of this thing, it almost kind of bounces a bit, not doing the kind of damage you would expect from it. But it does make solid impact. It looks pretty beat up. Some of the gashes now seeping out water, along with some of the internal organs, but it is still standing. Cool.
That's so gross.
It's still standing.
Still
Okay.
standing.
I'm gonna step right up to it and take a couple swings at it then, because it does not need to be standing anymore.
All right.
That. Oh gosh, that hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, good. That hit.
That hits.
Let's get all these bad rolls out now.
And as
10
you're fighting
damage.
It looks like it's a fallen Asimov.
Is it a
and
dragon?
It looks at you and says, "Why,
Okay.
Daddy?"
Why, Daddy? Why?
10 damage then.
And no, it doesn't look like a fallen Asimar, but it does look like a bugbear almost.
Oh,
That's messed up.
I don't want to cut
we'll
open
let
the
this-
other ones.
We'll
that
let this bugbear into this cocoon.
So
We
that
should just
explains
kill
why it rolled a 6 on its attack.
Oof.
Wait, how come it's taking all this damage? This thing should have like no HP.
Also,
It should be dead already, actually. By its own doing.
By its own doing. Wow. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, you jab the long sword into it, piercing through the chest of this thing, and as it does, I need to make a roll.
Oh god, I fucking forgot this stupid shit that zombies have.
Stupid zombies.
This is literally one of the worst, like, undead abilities ever.
Yeah, it's a con save, isn't it?
Yes, it's a concept.
Okay. And it remains standing as you jab the sword through. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Hopper, as your turn begins, you begin to hear the sound of additional beings moving to the south. And watch as the next closest one to you, you watch as the cocoon begins to open and kind of push as this other zombie attempts to force its way out of the cocoon. Bring that to the right there.
which square is this one occupying? Is it the upper or the lower?
I'll give it for either one. It doesn't matter. That way you can
Okay.
hit it.
Yeah, I just want to skirt around it without provoking so I can get to this one.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it-
you can do so.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll be here so I can intercept any new ones coming through, and I'm going to attack the southern one.
Okay.
What does it look like?
Let's see, which one is that one? This one looks almost human in form, but very, very bloated from the water. Like,
Does it
more
look like,
bloated.
Does it look like it? Does it look like it died with a net around its face?
It looks like it's been submerged in the water much longer than the others have.
That's so fucked up.
Counterspelling is a stupid ability, and then she stabs it twice.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, both hit.
And do I want to put anything into this? I will put in distracting strike on the crit, just so I can roll some more extra damage.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
All right.
And then I gotta roll the superiority twice.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the first hit.
And why would you roll it twice?
Wouldn't it be for the critical?
Does superiority double on crit?
I believe it's all rolled. I believe
Yeah.
it's all
Maybe
rolled
all
dice.
rolled.
I will
Yeah.
double check that while you guys continue.
Okay.
I'll say your call because that was my impression.
Yeah,
If you
that's
don't
fine.
think it needs it, then
No, we'll roll with it. That's fine.
Okay, I'm
alrighty, cool.
Welcome back.
So, yep, there it is.
Fine.
That's the second.
it out.
The 13 is the second hit.
Okay. Let's see if it can succeed. I'm pretty sure it will not, though. Yep, nope, it's not going to, as your second strike is just enough as it pierces through the skull of this one. And as it does, again, the water just seeping from the body of this zombie. It is now dead. As it collapses to the ground. Anything else?
Nope.
According to Jeremy Crawford, when you score a critical hit, roll all of the attack damage dice again, no matter what source of the dice.
Yep. And I've already called that was okay, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, I just,
Yeah.
I really like going on that website.
Yeah.
So I just wanted an excuse to go on it.
I wanted an excuse to go on Sage Advice, okay?
I love Sage Advice. They have never let me down.
It's true. Evendur, you are all the way in the back, hiding behind a cart, where you're noticing
My character's so well forged.
these cocoons are starting to burst open and have zombies within them. The one to the north that you're pointing at right now, it looks like a bugbear, but a bloated bugbear.
Absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. Oh, look, shocker. Look at which one died first.
It's gonna get real uncomfortable when that little one pops open.
20 to hit.
Yep, 20 hits. Pretty sure 18. Okay. Don't know if he can beat that.
It's 5 plus the damage taken, right?
By 1 point. Not high enough. As you cast Chromatic Orb and send it in the direction of the bugbear, you watch as its body also gets just almost disintegrated, but then collapses to the ground or on top of the ice here, and no longer standing. Anything else? Did we lose him?
What?
I said anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. With that, it is now the zombies who are now all starting to awaken one by one from these cocoons. And begin crawling forward.
Aw, there's a little tiny one.
There should be 2 tiny ones.
Should be.
Yup, I missized one of them. Hold on.
This guy here, did he happen to go through my 10-foot reach?
I'll say sure.
I kind of saw the pathing, but I couldn't quite measure it out in time. Okay, if he did, I'm gonna sentinel it.
Okay. That
Finally
one,
get to use it.
That one to the north doesn't, out of character, doesn't look super familiar to you guys aside from remembering that there were 2 kids that were locked away in that cell.
Gasp. Alrighty, so rolling Sentinel. 17 to hit the Zombo.
Hits.
So he stops where he is, or where he was going when I made
We'll say
contact.
here. Yep.
And he'll take 14.
All right.
Huh. Good old reroll for a max damage.
Mm-hmm. And with that, since he has stopped, this one will turn in the direction of Perith and will begin to attack. 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, yeah. Dealing a whole 2 bludgeoning damage.
You're trying
But
to eat
Savages.
Kaelidus.
there's more. One more attack to the one to your south at Perith. 12 to hit.
Nope.
The one south of Hopper, the little goblin that looks like he's wearing fancy robes. Or somewhat fancy robes. 11 to hit.
Nope.
And the other 2 in the back have not moved close enough to attack. With that, Kaelidus, he's going to... What's he going to do? Probably not much.
Say the line.
Yep. Think that's about what he's going to do. Yeah, going to say the line on the one here, which is going to hit. Dealing 14, which means this one needs to save. Oh, he might be able to save on this. He saves. Remains standing. Barely, but remains standing. How many times can he cast that?
If he's past 5th level twice.
Yeah. So he'll attempt it again. An 11 is not going to hit, though, so it flies right by the head of this zombie, which remains standing. Icarius, you are up.
I am going to move forward and take a swing at him with my quarter step.
All right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we'll use my bonus action.
So
my unarmed strike.
I'm gonna stop you on that. Use the unarmed strike on the one to its right, because this one will not be able to save from the damage. So he's going to collapse as you hit him twice with the quarterstaff.
All right, well, we'll use it on that guy.
All right. Dealing 8 bludgeoning damage. Or 9 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Anything else?
That will end my turn.
Excellent. Perith. Another zombie in front of you. This one. What does this one look like? Let me look. Can't remember what one that was. This one looks like 2, 3. Why am I missing a character somewhere on here?
Is it a dwarf? Does it look dwarfy?
No. Because he wasn't with you.
Yeah, but knowing his luck, somehow, he still got killed.
This one looks like a female elf.
Elf? Eladrin?
Eladrin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What color is her hair currently?
It is like a orangish color right now.
Oh, she about to fuck some people up. Zombie style.
Zombie style.
I'm gonna let you guys handle this, and she's gonna back up and get her bow out so she can take an opportunity attack.
Okay. One sec. Pulling up the zombie. Here we go. 17 dead.
Yep, that just hits.
All right, dealing 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right, Parrot's gonna get her bow out, and then she's gonna shoot 2 shots at the zombo that just tried to eat her face off.
Okay. Yep, both hit.
All right, so 27 damage.
Okay. So. Yep, and still standing.
These things are nigh unkillable.
Anything else?
Just
Nope.
bad
That's
at
because
it.
they're already dead.
That's because they're already dead. Al, cool.
All right. I'm gonna move here and use my fire breath this way
Okay.
to hit both of those.
So this one in the front is another child, one of the abducted nobles that the first group was looking for. And then hiding behind that one is a small female goblin.
Sorry, not sorry at all. Okay. Up. There. Oh god. Really?
Huh.
Ooh. That's some good damage there.
How dare you light
You know what
my
I'm saying.
character on fire?
Deal with it.
Okay. Anything else?
No. That's it.
Okay. You notice with this as you use your flame breath to try to deal some damage to it, it seems like the waterlogged bodies are not absorbing the fire very well. So even as you blow out this puff of fire towards them, it hits, but it doesn't seem to really have much effect on them.
Solid.
Hopper,
Solid.
you're surrounded.
I'm gonna keep killing the little goblin because I don't fear him.
Kill that little fearful guy.
14.
Yep, hits.
And I'm gonna do. Does anybody need to move out of the immediate area?
Nope.
No.
No,
Oh, cool. You
looks
want to get
good.
a little closer?
I mean, I'm fine.
All right. Well, fine. Why would I use my superiority die to help you guys? It's cool. It's fine. You guys just stay
I
there.
don't need it now.
It's fine. You guys just stay there. Okay. Second attack on the little goblin.
All right. Oh yeah.
All right.
Hits. Yeah.
Where are these rolls in any other game, guys?
They're usually not even in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. 1 second.
And if it dies, I just want to chuck it uselessly into the river.
It did not die. It is still alive.
Nah.
Okay. Anything else?
These are some hardy zombies.
I'm just gonna skip over here so I can keep maintaining Sentinel.
Okay. All right. Evendur, as you're kind of staying back here in the back, you look over towards Felgolos off to the north, and you're noticing he's digging around, like reaching his snout into the wagon and just pulling things out and kind of placing it up so it's in like clear view, and then reaching up with his claw and kind of batting it away and kind of reaching it a little further. And he continues a cycle as all of this is going on. He's paying no attention to this fight.
No, why would you help us? We only just helped you.
To be fair, he did all of the work.
That is not true. I stabbed a guy.
Exactly. I also.
I think he did all the work.
Pretty sure it was close to being.
I totally stabbed a guy a bunch.
Totally stabbed a guy.
I'm gonna move away and cast Chromatic Orb again.
Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, it misses as the chromatic orb flashes out towards it.
Really?
The zombie does not. It does not make impact with this zombie. Anything else?
I'm going to look at my diamond and say, that seller must have sold me a faulty one.
All right. Let's go through our order. Topper, 2 attacks coming towards you, as both of these have turned to face you. 9 and 16.
Both of those will miss, and I am going to spend a superiority to riposte.
All right.
There's that.
Mm-hmm.
23
yep.
to hit.
Which one are you aiming at?
The one that did the 16.
Okay. So the little one to the right.
Yeah, let's get him. Something about his face.
And the fact that he doesn't die.
I gotta roll superiority too. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. So with that, with the superiority die, this one finally collapses as you pierce the
punts
glade
it into the river.
And bloop. These two to the south are going to move forward. This one rushing straight ahead towards Alakul, who just tried to set it on fire. Does a 17 hit?
No.
All right, and then the other little female goblin runs forward, also attempting to attack, this time to Hopper. 7 is going to miss. Calidus is again going to do the same thing, this time aiming for the one to the north with Eldritch Blast. 15 is going to make combat, dealing just enough that I think I can't beat that DC. Well, I can, I guess, but it does not. It fails. So it gets crumbled as the Eldritch Blast hits it in the chest, or the back, knocking it forward directly behind Hopper, who now turned her back to the south. He will then turn and look to the one directly beside Alakul, and is going to also cast Eldritch Blast at 26. Is going to hit as well. 14 damage. It is still standing. Carius, you're up.
All right. Same thing. Oh, I assume 11's going to miss.
Yeah, 11's going to miss.
16.
16's going to hit. One
Still
sec.
standing?
1 sec. That would be 17 DC. And he collapses to the ground with the impact of the quarterstaff.
All right, then we'll do the bonus action on this tiny one.
All right. And a 10 is going to miss.
All right, that's what will end my turn.
All right, Perith. Only one standing. I think you should take this one out.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna kill him. Damn it. Okay, I'll use Hunter's Mark. Then I'll just shoot him twice. It seems very, very self-defeating.
I mean, technically, that is correct.
The best kind of correct.
Okay,
go.
Hunter's just once. No, Hunter's is
Every attack.
Every time.
attack. Goddamn, I am never gonna remember that.
Put it in your notes.
I should, honestly.
That's a good
Okay.
idea. I'll do that.
So 12, 18, 21, 27.
Go ahead and tell me how
32
you
damage.
destroyed this thing.
So
Go ahead and describe it in very, very graphic detail, remembering that this corpse or this body is just filled with water and bloated.
So she shoots the arrow and it just kind of dinks off of her forehead and she just kind of falls over and dies.
Oh, anticlimactic. Come on.
I'm not describing my old character being viciously popped like a balloon.
Why don't you do it, Forge?
Oh, do you want
So
me
the
to do
arrow,
it?
the arrow
No,
pierces
it's fine.
it, and,
Wait,
and like you puncture a needle point through a water balloon, it just like spigots out, and she deflates.
I
That's
shoot
buddy.
her. I shoot her in the head, and it's like the sweet spot that cancels out the zombieism. And she's like, "Wow, that was awesome! Thank you for saving
Thank
me
you."
and my friends." And then she takes all of her friends, and then goes away, and then she gets them revived, and then they live happily ever after, doing their own adventures. And that's how that ended. Because I was told to describe how this fight ended, so it's canon. Moving on.
What were you going to say, Garius?
I was just gonna say before Ford just describes anything, Acarius is gonna take 5 feet back. Just get out of the way.
From all of the splatter that goes everywhere?
Yeah, I like Paris kill because I don't get messy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Little
All
did
right.
everybody else know, Parith is rocking Green Arrow style boxing glove arrows.
All right. So the last zombie collapses to the ground. Evendur, your attention once again turns back to Felgolos, who doesn't seem to really be paying much attention again. As he's digging through the cart this time, you're noticing something seems strange about this dragon. As he's digging through, it's almost like he's the clumsiest dragon you've ever seen in your life. As he's reaching through, like he goes to pick things up and he's grabbing onto it with his claws and trying to move it, things are just dropping everywhere. You have seen 2 others, and they looked
Like that's
much more graceful than what this one does. As he's sorting through everything and trying to pull things out of the cart and dragging it out onto the snow, he turns around, and as he turns around, he backs into the cart. The cart rolls over onto its side, everything spilling out. He stops and turns around, looks at it, and kind of panics and notices everybody's looking at him. Uses his snout to roll it back into place so he can dig back through it again. What's the insight for?
I was just going to try to see if I could tell why he's being so clumsy. But, everything looks fine to me.
Yeah, no, he just looks like he's clumsy.
Genetics. Genetics are why he's clumsy.
Joe, thank you for the host.
Well, I'm just glad I wasn't standing there anymore when it tipped over.
As you're kind of watching, Felgolos turns and looks at you and says, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to make such a mess."
It's okay.
Good, now, can we talk?
You cut out.
Why is it cutting out?
Do you have to
I
reset
changed it.
Do you have to change it again? Because you changed it
No.
before and then you had to change it again.
I had to change it again because I had to set up my computer again. But
That's
no,
true.
it's set to 155, so it should be fine. I'm gonna set it to 250 now. Let's see if this is better. Yeah, it delays just enough, I think. Yeah, so what was the question? About what he said, right?
Yeah, what did he say to us?
Oh, he said, I think we need to have a talk.
About what?
I mean, anything's better than getting jumped by weird zombie fish people.
It also appears that you
There were
are
a lot of
looking
goblinoids
for
in that group.
something.
Well, yes, I have managed to attack a few Zentarum caravans here and there, trying to get rid of all of these dragon catchers.
Forge.
Yep.
I'm having issue with my hearing today, so I can't understand you when you do that voice.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know I actually can't understand that voice right now.
How about everybody else?
I'm getting it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a hearing issue on
Yeah,
his
I have
end.
Okay.
my hearing is off today.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, he basically says that he's been attacking and confiscating items from Zentarum caravans for a little while and attempting to stop these dragon catchers, the guys with the giant crossbows that have these nets attached to them.
So-
Do you know why they're capturing dragons?
Probably because they're mad.
Well, it's kind of understandable that they're mad at you if you're attacking them and taking their stuff.
It's a vicious circle, isn't it? If they keep attacking me, I keep attacking them. We keep going back and forth with this. We're really getting nowhere.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, I'm fine with vicious cycles.
So look, you guys can help me to get my pouch ready, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
There's a lot of treasure involved.
Okay. I mean, I thought we were gonna do it already, but I'm fine with treasure.
You notice Felgolos is kind of, as he continues digging through this cart, reaches down and grabs onto one of the dragon catchers and pulls it up and grabs onto it with his claw and just kind of crushes it into his hand. As he does, one of the arrows or the points to the end of the crossbow digs into his scale and kind of frustrated just takes it and slams it into the ground. Pieces of it bounce everywhere. He turns and looks back over to the rest of you, really just honestly not paying any attention to, as I mentioned before, the zombies that were attacking, anything like that. He didn't really care. He looks at you and says, well, if you're going to help me, I should be fair and honest with you. You don't want to fight these dragons. I mean, you can, but I don't trust it.
Yeah. So you think the better plan is to get them to leave somehow?
No, more like if we go to the desert and we wait for them, Either wait till nighttime and try to sneak in, or wait till they're playing or doing something. Just anything, really, anything to get them away. We can wait. It would probably be better than trying to sneak into their lair and take their things.
Oh, that's what you think is best.
I mean, but you're fearsome adventurers. I don't want to misguide you and lead you to take them if you really believe in yourselves. Honestly,
Well-
I don't want to have it on my conscience that you died because you fought these dragons.
Well, it would have been easier to fight them if we didn't wreck a wagon that had a dragon shooting crossbow on it. No offense.
Oh, you think that's going to work against these guys? Okay.
I thought it worked pretty well. The wagon's still intact. She looks over to make sure it actually is.
I mean, I assume not. He did flip it.
Yeah, most of the wagon is like kind of like it's just garbage now at this point. Like kind of caved in. Parts of the sides are broken in, things like that.
You know, Calidus and Evendur can spend an awfully long amount of time casting mending on that until they can fix it, I'm sure.
We just need the crossbow though.
So the crossbows aren't mounted to the actual cart. They're like handheld, like heavy crossbows.
Oh.
They just have like this net contraption on the back, and whenever it fires, instead of firing a crossbow bolt, it actually sends like this propulsion, basically where it shoots out this net and it expands and tries to catch whatever's in front of it.
Does it look like something that Perith could make use of? If she had the crossbow. And the net.
Yeah, you could take one if you wanted to. There were 3 of them on this cart. They each belonged to the individuals, the kind of armored individuals. The mage, on the other hand, did not carry one with him.
Alright, I'm gonna take the... gonna call them dragon capture net crossbows. Yeah.
I think I have a handout for it. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. That launcher works too.
Yeah. So you were able to pick up a net launcher to take with you. As you're kind of looking over the destroyed remains of this cart, Felgolos turns to you and says, "Well, where are we gonna go? I mean, I'd like to do this stuff now, but I obviously don't want to rush you if you have other obligations."
No, I think that was pretty much it.
Calidus will kind of clear his throat and say, "I think we have some relics that we need to go and get."
Yeah, but dragon treasure.
Looking around. Anybody arguing? Would you like to continue? And
Treasure, woohoo!
so if we go here, kind of pinpoint where everything is here for you. You guys all the way up here, right over by the river. You are heading towards Beorunna as well, which is over here. The desert is way over here. And from the information you're gathering, from Felgolos. He believes that you'll be able to find the dragons if you go through the entryway at a score to the far east.
So we're here.
Uh-huh.
So would he be okay with us going to the well and then going over to the score?
As you mention it to him, he nods and says that...
Would it make more sense to do?
Yeah, you could even do that if you wanted to. He nods and says if you have other obligations, he can wait for you outside of a score to basically look for him whenever you get close by. He will wait on one of the cliff ledges of the western side of the desert itself for you.
All right, that sounds like a plan then. It should be along in a couple of days, maybe more than that. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a bad judge of time.
Bad judge of time. Okay. So with that, is that the plan? One stone to Beorunna as well, and then over to the score?
Works for me.
That's what Evendur thinks it would be best.
Okay.
Sounds
I'm
like
on
a good
board.
plan.
Okay. So one stone it is. From here, airship travel. You were halfway between Great Worm and Beorunna as well, so that was 125 miles. You're almost exactly halfway. From where you are now, heading south to One Stone, it's about 60 miles. Reminder, this airship flies at 8 miles an hour. So that should get you there in about 8 or so hours. Somebody give me a d20 roll, please.
11.
11 and a 12. Okay. Got it. As you continue, begin to make your way southeast towards One Stone. As you're approaching, and you get closer, you notice again, as you've seen before, the travel seems much faster than what you're accustomed to. It seems as if you're basically catching the wind as you're traveling. It's trying to get you there a little faster than what you would normally expect. As such, you arrive at your location in 6 hours, making your trip so far. This makes you arrive late at night. You have the option, if you would like, to stop and long rest here in the airship where it's safe. Or if you would rather continue and try to go somewhere else during the middle of the night and land in the morning, you are welcome to do that. Or you could try landing at One Stone and just waiting it out. Any of the options are available to you.
What do people think?
I think staying on the ship where we're safe would be best.
There's dragons up here. Are you crazy?
I mean, I knew you and Alcohol were here already.
The dragon cultists look over to you and say, "Dragons are our friends."
Yeah, dragons are our friend. Where have you been?
I
They haven't tried to kill us yet.
They
true.
haven't tried to kill us
Dragons
yet.
are friends, not food.
It's very true.
Of course they aren't food.
shut up, Shinebutt. All right, then we should sleep in the airship, I guess, if you guys don't mind flying it while we all take various beauty sleep.
Okay. And they agree, deciding to just try to make the airship hover, almost turning against the wind to keep it from drifting too far off course. You'll be able to sleep through the night with no interruptions. Anything you would like to do before you prepare to descend in the morning?
No, probably not.
And let me check see if there's any spells I want to switch out.
Contemplate shooting Alakul with a net launcher and kicking him off the side of the boat. But other than that,
It would be the second time that his characters have died from a net.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, you'd still have to be able to hit me.
Ooh.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
challenge met, sir.
Wow. You actually did it for once.
Are you using the net launcher? It
It
has its own roll. You
Oh,
only
does
get a
it?
+9, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You probably missed.
You probably miss. Okay, so come morning time, if there's nothing else going on, I will pull up a map and you tell me where you would like to try to land. Oh, right. I have to give you guys a token somewhere. Hold on.
I would like to land in the darkness.
Okay, in the middle of the
Right
woods
there.
it is. Hello? Why? Oh, right, because all of these maps were broken with that one update. That's right.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Are there any woods?
Yep.
Ah, perfect. I want to land right here. Actually,
Where you want to land?
heck, right on top would probably not be a bad choice.
Okay.
It's the best way to say we got a rockin' airship.
All right. All right, then let me go ahead and give you some descriptions before we do anything. The spirit mound at One Stone lies in a grove of oak trees surrounded by the tall pines of the Moonwood, west of River Run, or Red Run River. The mound is a two-tiered plateau. On the lower tier, cairns cover the burial remains of an Uthgard tribe which has honored their dead. The upper tier is shaped like a sky pony, or as some of you refer to it, a Pegasus. On the upper tier, a round 15-foot diameter boulder is placed firmly into the ground in the northeastern corner of the plateau that represents the eye of the sky pony. The boulder is covered with line engravings that you can even see from as high up as you are that are chiseled into this very hard stone where the spirit mound has gotten its name. The water surrounding it is a pretty shallow but swiftly moving stream, all fresh water, and it completely encircles the Spirit Mountain like a moat, though it has no means of defense whatsoever. Overlooking the stream to the northeast and southwest ends of the plateau are unpainted totem poles, which you can find here and one down in this corner here. The totem poles are carved to look like sky ponies with their wings spread out and mounted on top of them. Surrounding each one of these totem poles are withered and kind of molded corpses that have been lashed to the poles as almost a warning. You are wanting to land on the platform in the center. So let's get you some tokens. Because
This isn't a terrible idea whatsoever.
Not at all. Not at all.
So,
Yeah.
what do people want to look at?
I am going to have to tell everybody. Go ahead and don't even click on your tokens. Because I'm going to have to explain things again. Okay.
Yay.
Yay, I've sorted it out. All right. As the airship hovers, and I need to place you a ladder because you need a ladder to escape from this. I mean,
Escape?
What? I mean, what?
Ah,
I'm in danger.
Haha, I'm in danger. Okay. As you begin to descend and land onto the ground, or you place your feet onto the ground, the ground itself begins to tremble. As you step out and everybody begins to kind of get your footing and sorting all of this out, you step forward, it begins to tremble again. Until finally, off in this direction. Oh, not that one. Bursting up through the ground itself, a bullet with a rider on its back burst through. The rider, wearing a very earthen covered or colored robe and clutching onto a club in his hand, shouts at the bullet as soon as he comes up through the ground to turn and destroy you. I'm going to go ahead and have everybody roll initiative. Because it didn't take long since your placement was perfect.
Yay,
Good.
go us.
Could I swap places with Calidus? Because I feel like I would have
would
come
I
down the
also
ladder.
reposition with
You know.
Evendur because he wouldn't be in the
Yes.
front like that?
Sure,
You'd be as close to Hopper.
move where you would like to move to. Just no closer.
Just go ahead
to the
and
enemy.
switch Evendur over to where I was. Yeah, I
I'm
think
fine
that'd be-
where I
I'm
was.
fine. This is fine.
This is great. This works perfectly
Carius,
for
do
me.
you want to be up there, or would you like to swap with me?
Yeah, no, I don't want to be up there.
Okay.
Move back one.
Do you want
Where
to?
Calidus?
You want me to take
Yep.
that one, and you can take the southern one? 'Cause
You-
I can
you
intercept.
reach.
Yeah, I could intercept a little bit more with Sentinel though, but I
Yeah,
guess that's probably too meta
I don't really
of
care.
a conversation. It's fine. We're good there.
I mean, I feel like that would be something we
I
would've-
should still be able
Oh!
to poke the one above you.
Yes.
Okay, and I need to roll for Calidus.
Natural 20.
So
Of course, that's what I roll it on.
Is 15 feet.
Yeah, so in combat, remember what we were saying before. In combat, we're leaving it as each square is just going to represent 5 feet. But for like exploration, we're gonna do the actual sizes. It will just get too complicated if we try to sort it out otherwise.
Yeah.
17 feet squares.
Yeah, basically. Clicked on Calidus. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Did it go through? And of course it did go through the first time. It's super laggy. There we go. Okay. And once again, we are back in combat.
That didn't take long.
When are
No.
we out of combat?
When we're sleeping.
When you're sleeping.
Yeah, that's right. That's the entirety of it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to switch our music again. Because...
Oh, the other time is when we're getting killed by traps. Technically not combat.
I don't think I've ever been hit by a trap.
Combat, but not combat.
Or failing to solve puzzles.
Alright, so... with that... Mm-hmm. Okay, so this fun guy is gonna come over here and is going to leap up in the air and attempt to land on top of all of you. So I'm gonna move him back here for now. Doing a standing leap, jumps into the air. Everybody, go ahead. Calidus, Hopper, Alakul, and Acarius. Give me a Dex or Strength saving throw, whichever one you would like to do.
Well, all right.
You all get plus
Went from those 20s to hot garbage.
You both get an extra +3.
Well, minus 16 then.
Okay.
I hope I'm good.
Carius, you are the only one that failed. I need to do this. Yep, on a 15.
Woo! Oh.
So, as this beast jumps up in the air, it attempts to land on top of you. A successful save is half damage. And each of you are pushed 5 feet back. I can click on these tokens here. As this thing lands right in the middle. Failed save, you will take 22 bludgeoning, or you'll take 10 bludgeoning and 12 slashing damage. Those that had succeeded will take half.
So 11 for the passes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Acarius, you are also knocked prone because you failed your save.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we got you marked as prone. But I believe that's going to probably end its turn. Let me check. That looks correct. And let's check this guy. I believe actually he will be able to make... Yep, he makes attacks too. He will reach out with his club that he has in his hand and swipe twice in the direction of Alakul.
Of who?
Alakul. 12 and 11. And it's hiding rolls.
12 and
both are going to
11.
miss. Yep, both are going to miss.
They're definitely gonna miss them.
Yeah, I'm going to change this so
I'm
it
gonna-
never whispers.
I'm gonna use my reaction for Sentinel again.
Okay.
Since it's making an attack.
Yep, 1 sec. And I'm going to do... I got to fix these characters so that they show the rolls. Okay, those are all set. Yeah, go ahead and use your Sentinel.
Alright. And I'm gonna use maneuvering strike, and I'm gonna have Evendur move out of there. Actually,
Okay.
hold on. I think it's gotta be someone near me. Yeah, choose a friendly creature. Oh, that I can see or hear. Never mind. So yeah, I'm gonna tell Evendur to move.
Okay.
Or I could miss.
Are you... you're
Because we're not
attacking
doing
the
flanking,
bullet?
right?
Correct. No flanking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm attacking the bullet.
Okay. Yeah, a 10 is going to miss.
Alright, sorry, Evendur. Tried to get you out of there.
All right. And with that, we move next in the turn order to Acarius.
Well, I'm going to stand up first.
Yep.
And then I'm going to... Standing up's half movement, right?
Correct.
We're going to go ahead and swing at him, since I'm here.
Mm-hmm. 25 is going to hit. 13 is going to miss, though.
Alright, and then I'm going to spend a point and disengage.
Okay.
And half of 45 would be 20.
Remember, if you get outside of 15 feet from a target, the squares go back to full distance. So you can move 3 squares back, 5, 10, 15, and then anything outside of that is the distance that it says from there.
Okay. Alright, then. Yeah, I'm going to move there and end my turn.
Okay. All right. Alakul.
I am going to use Conquering Presence on both the creature and the rider, and force them
Oh.
to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay, 1 sec.
DC 14.
Okay, second. Mhm. Okay. What'd you say it was? Sorry, I was talking about something else.
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save on the beast.
both of them.
Okay. The beast is a 10. That's not the one I want. And wisdom save. Go away. Can't see it yet. 18. That
Okay,
is rider.
So yeah, he passes. But the beast has a speed of 0
Okay. Sounds good.
because he is within my aura of conquest.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. No.
No? Okay.
Oh.
All right. So with that, you're able to convince the beast that he is no longer allowed to move, but the cultist riding onto the back of him does not seem to be fazed by it. However, at turn order 20, the ground begins to shake again. As it does, Acarius, you feel this is almost directly underneath of your feet. As the second rider pops out through the ground and has been entered into our turn order. But before I can react, Perith, you are up.
Perith is going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So she can make, before the spell ends, doesn't provoke movement doesn't. Yes, it does. Movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and I can gain advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn.
Okay.
And etc. etc. So I'm going to move away. So it's 15 feet, and then things go normal?
Yep. So yeah, from there you just measure based on what the distance is,
Okay.
which would give you one more square back.
All right. So I'm going to move there. So these bullets have riders, correct?
Correct.
All right. So this is probably going to be a terrible idea, but I'm going to try to shoot the rider so that there's just a crazy bullet running around, because that seems fun, right?
Yeah.
Yes, do you remember the last time you did this?
Yeah. I don't know. When did that go bad? Exactly. It didn't. Anyway, so I'm going to shoot the one that just showed up, because people deserve to be said hello to when they arrive.
Okay. 22 hits. And a 23 hits.
All right, so 8. So on the first attack, that was the one that I was going to do advantage on anyway. So that's 15 on the first attack, plus 9. It's 24, and then Colossal Slayer, 29 total.
As you do, the second arrow piercing into the chest of the rider and knocks the rider off the back of the bullet, collapsing to the ground.
That was a great plan. I'm going to claim that bullet. It's going to be my friend.
Okay, anything else?
Okay, that can't go wrong at all.
I can use, because I have an extra 30 feet of movement, so I'm going to try running over to the bullet, so I'll get there eventually, but I'm going to go over there so I can make friends.
Okay. Going over towards the bullet. All right.
And I'm...
All right, Evendur, you are so very close to this bullet beside you.
Yeah, Evendur's like pale face, like sweating as this thing is so close. He reaches down into his component pouch, grabs a pinch fire, and throws it in this thing's eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Reduce.
Pocket sand!
Neat. And it is a con saving throw since it is unwilling.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's one hell of a number, but we'll see how it rolls.
It fails.
It making sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it fails.
Has magic resistance now, just because you got all uppity.
I was actually checking to make sure that there wasn't something in the listing saying it couldn't be reduced like that. But no, it can be reduced.
Now it is medium sized, and the rider can't be on it.
Correct.
One way to make the rider dismount.
And
It's also kind of
that far
adorable.
away now.
It still would provoke an opportunity attack because
From
it is
there.
being forced to be out of your range.
Yes, it is out of my range now.
I can put it right here, like this. That's the best I can do. I will set it like that because I was where the rider was positioned on the map. So if you leave, you're welcome to try to leave, but it can still attack.
I'll move you on my turn, Evan. Don't provoke.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I was trying to get it to be small so that I could get away.
All right. So yeah, you shrink it down to half of its size, the rider falling off onto his back and frantically looking around as he comes back to his feet. Hopper, the bullet's a little smaller now.
Oh, it's so cute.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
She'll hop over and try and kill it.
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is this now?
Yeah, unfortunately, and that's an attack on the bullet, correct?
That's an attack on the bullet.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is not going to connect.
There we go.
But that one will.
This one's going to be the maneuvering strike to get Evendur out of there.
Okay.
And it takes 21 points of damage as I stab it in the face.
That's half movement, right?
Here, I'll just link the whole thing.
Yep.
Yep, half speed.
Why is it? I see why it's dropping frames, guys. Okay. Anything else?
No. That is me. I am in a pretty good position here.
Okay. With that, this beastie up here, still standing, though his rider is off of him, is going to step forward. Okay. Ala, cool. You watch as this one jumps in the air like his friend did. And I will need you to give me a strength or dex saving throw, please. And you succeed. So you will take +4.
Gonna get squished to death. That's all that's gonna happen. Wow.
As it lands on top of you and knocks you 5 feet this direction, you're still standing, but it still deals 16 points of damage as it lands directly on top of you. With that, Calidus is going to look around, attempt to figure out what he's going to do. What would Calidus do? Anybody severely hurt? Carius looks a little rough.
Yeah, I'm kinda
Icarius is probably the most roughed up.
Yeah, unfortunately, he can't really get over there. Trying to think of what he might do here. Can use that. Okay. He's going to use a bonus action and cast Healing Light in the direction of Icarius. I think I did that one wrong. No, I did it.
Carriers gets a whole 2 HP.
It's
No,
something-
that's wrong. It's Warlock, so it needs to be max level, right?
Yes.
So he's 4th level, so I need to reroll that. So there we go. That's better. 16 points of healing. And then for his primary action, going to cast Eldritch Blast at the bullet in front of him. Come on. Yeah, both are going to hit. 13. So 25. Good damage. Why is everything is super laggy for me? and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to fix it. Okay. Yeah. Uses the healing light, trying to help out Acarius, who's taken a considerable amount of damage, and then blasts this bullet in front of him, but that will end his turn. With that, this one is going to look at somebody and do something. Okay. He is going to turn, look at Hopper, and is going to reach out, place his hand onto the side of Hopper's face, and is going to cast Inflict Wounds. Big fail, though. Reaches forward to go and to use this ability, and as he does, Hopper just quickly uses the glaive and just knocks his hand away, completely missing the attack.
You gotta buy me dinner first.
Acarius, you're up.
All right.
Forge, when is the little guy's turn?
Oh, right. Thank you.
Because he also
'Cause
takes 3
he
points
takes-
of psychic damage
Okay. His turn is now.
because
So,
of my aura,
-3.
which he's just barely in.
Yeah. And still cannot move, is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
He
he
does
is-
0, and at the beginning of the turn, he takes 3 psychic damage.
Okay. He will, in turn, look over towards Hopper because it's the only one that he can see, and will lunge forward with a bite attack. A 13 to hit.
13 will not hit, and I guess I'll use my riposte now.
Yeah.
Jeez, damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm rolling good again.
Yeah, 26 hits.
I'll take 12.
Both of y'all's damage rolls were disgusting.
Yeah, those are some beefy rolls. All right, Acarius, now it is your turn.
Okay. I already rolled my attack, so it's up there.
All right. Let's see. 21 will hit.
All right, and then I'm just going to bonus action disengage again and move back 3-ish over here.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
Alrighty. So, taking the opportunity to move away and kind of get out of the range of the bullet here, but able to make a successful quarterstaff strike on your first attempt. Alakul, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to attack guy right in front of me right here.
That's why I'm dropping so many frames on stream too.
The stream's buffering for me right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're back. It appears it's not what I thought it was originally, but
You
it
could call it-
appears...
5-minute break right now if you need to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause here so we can figure it out. I do think it's an internet issue.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
so 5-minute break here, and then when we come back, we'll continue our fight here.
Okay.
All right, guys. Sorry about all of this. Internet is super bad right now. I'm going to take 5-minute break, and then we'll hopefully get it all sorted out. But just bear with us here. All right, don't go anywhere. There. I think we're good. All right, cool. We're good. Fantastic. All right, cool. Now that that's all sorted out, stream is set up and running the way it's supposed to. I think we're good to get back into our session.
Yay!
Yay. Did we end with your turn, Alakul?
I was in the process of trying to murder somebody.
Oh, right. Yeah. Go ahead and 19 was your roll, right?
Yes, against
who-
the rider.
The rider. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
That's gonna hit.
6.
All right.
In.
Okay.
Cool. I'm really useful today.
Yeah. A whole 10 is not going to be enough. Anything
Stream
else?
audience, was that worth the wait for that tech?
Hey.
Please
You know
like,
what?
comment, and subscribe if yes.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Right here
One
on the
second.
other side of the lot.
On the other side of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna attack the baby one.
Alrighty.
The now baby one.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. 17.
Yep.
It's gonna hit.
9 damage.
All right. Anything else?
That is actually
Okay. So dealing a little bit of damage to the rider and then immediately casting spiritual weapon, attempting to bring down the bullet, but it is not enough as both the rider and the bullet still stand. Perith, you are up.
All right. So, I am going to pose what I wish to do with my turn, and then we can figure out all the brass tacks about what I actually have to do to accomplish this. Cool? Cool. So, I would like to try to jump onto the large bullet, preferably where its rider previously was, and then try to take command of the beast.
Okay. You can give me a dex save to see if you can make it on top first.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, as you're going to climb up onto the side of this thing, the scales on the back of the bullet are a little too smooth for you, and you slide and fall back to the ground.
Okay, so that would have been my action then?
Yep, correct.
Okay, I will be done then, and I will make an attempt next time.
I will try this again in one round. Evendur, you're up.
Okay.
Golden
What
Axe
Evendur
taught
doing?
me you can just jump on wild animals and they'll be fun. I'm just saying there's a precedent.
That's what Stone Skull does. That's what he did with Bear Friend. Convinced him to come out of the cave and just was like, animal handling check. Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal here. Who doesn't want a bullet? Bullets are awesome.
I should be able to get all 3 enemies in the range of a fireball without and using my what's it called? Sculpt spell.
Okay.
Should be able to protect Gaelitis, Hopper, and Alakul.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Pull up our sheets here.
So he just kind of mashes the sulfur and bat guano together and throws out the ball of fire.
Top one. Bottom one. And let's get this guy. Deck save. All 3 of them fail.
And they all take 33 points of fire damage.
You're gonna kill my friend.
Man, that's super laggy.
Notice that he has no comment.
Yes. Yes, I did notice that.
As the fire engulfs the small bullet and the rider, both of them go up into flames, letting out very loud screeches as their bodies collapse to the ground, unmoving and being charred to a crisp. The bullet to the north is still standing.
Friends.
Anything else?
Is that basically as far as I can get without needing nearly falling off this little?
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember all of those squares are 15 feet or 16 feet, so you're outside of the 15-foot range of the enemy.
Oh.
So every square is now 15 feet for you.
Okay.
Okay. So quickly dropping the fireball, sculpting it around his friends, engulfs and kills two of them. One of the bullets still standing, and Hopper, you are next.
Seeing Parith try to make friends with this thing, I stab it in the face.
Oh, well,
No.
all right.
I hold my action to make sure that doesn't go tits up for them. I'm going to hold my action to attack if they're not able to succeed on their attempted animal friendship, handle animal, whatever a thing they're going to do on their turn. Because,
Okay.
yeah, if you fail, it's probably just going to eat your ass.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I would like at least one more shot at it, but yeah, if I don't get it, then I'm not gonna risk us just getting like stomped on this thing over and over.
Okay.
I don't want it that badly.
All right. So holding your action to see if Parith can climb on top of this, but unfortunately for Parith, this thing did not take too kindly to him trying to climb up on top. Bites forward and is going to miss. Wow. What is it with these crit fails? That's the second one of that same attack that has crit failed.
And then I punch it in the nose and I say, no!
No! Stop it! Bad.
26 damage would not have felt good.
Oh, no, it certainly would not. Calidus is going to hold an action, seeing that Hopper is doing that as well. And will wait until... Wait to see... Same exact scenario. Waits to see if Parith can get on top of the beast, or if Parith gives up. If Parith gives up, then he will cast Eldritch Blast. Carius.
Carius is just gonna.
That crashing scared me. Like, I legitimately just, like, flailed out of my chair.
We're gonna take two swings.
All
What?
right.
No, I just... Friend!
It doesn't matter.
Friends!
Did you make friends with him?
I'm trying!
He's trying to.
We were holding actions to make
Oh,
friends.
then I'll hold an action.
Okay. Holding an action in case the beast does what, or if Calidus does what, or Parrot does what.
I mean, if it starts coming at me, I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Alcool.
I'm gonna hold an action until it attacks somebody.
Okay. Parrot. Dexter.
Good luck.
Okay. Yep. Trying to think if there's like a clever way I can try this. But I don't think so. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There might be like a super good idea here. Where's that handout? One moment.
Parith, we can't keep that thing on the airship.
Yes, we can! I am going to take out the net launcher and I'm going to shoot it at it.
Okay.
Wow. Wasting the net launcher on a bug.
I took 3 of them!
Did you put those in your inventory?
Yes. 3.
Yes?
Yes, I put, yeah. There were 3 of them, right?
Yes, there were. Well,
Okay.
there were 2
Two?
remaining because
Oh,
the
okay.
dragon
Then I
smashed
took-
one.
Right. All right, then I have 2. Okay, actually, knowing that I only have 2 because I was gonna try to use them on the dragons. I will try to kind of vault on to this thing again.
Okay. Dex save.
Oh, there we go.
All right. And you climb on top. If you're going to try to calm this thing, you need to give me an animal handling check. Animal handling. Ooh. Let's see what he thinks of this. Ah,
He's
he
mine.
falls
He
for
is
it.
He's mine now.
You're able to climb onto the back of this beast and attempt to calm it down and keep it from kicking you off. It tries to resist, but immediately, as soon as you get into position, it just feels comfortable and just lets it happen. It's fine.
It just lays down. He's
It's
like,
fine.
"This is fine. I didn't
This
like
is
these
fine."
guys anyway."
Okay. You now have a bullet that you can ride at disadvantage and give me a dex save because you're not a mounted combatant.
Yay!
Yay. All right. Everybody stopping combat here?
Now that she's riding it, I use my attack action.
Wow.
Wow.
Evendur is going to keep a hand on his diamond.
I've tamed the beast.
Okay. All right. So things settle down a little bit. You take a second to look around, noticing the cultist individual again wearing these kind of earthen colored robes, browns and beige colors, very almost bland compared to some cultists that you have seen, even like the dragon cultists that you've seen up on the ship. Though as you kind of look them over, there's really nothing that truly stands out to you as far as identification. Perhaps if they were alive, you could have asked them that. As you're standing here on this platform and take a look around, the only thing that really stands out to you here is the boulder. What would you like to do?
We should check under it, don't you think? It's a very pointed
Check it.
centerpiece as an eye. Yes, we could check it too.
I am going to call you something.
That's not a good name.
I haven't decided one yet.
All right, what are you doing?
Checking the boulder, I believe.
I'm staying over here until the bullet is not here.
You move over to the boulder. Again, it's a very round, 15-foot diameter boulder that is planted very firmly into the ground. The boulder is covered with line engravings that are chiseled into this very, very almost perfectly sculpted stone that is being used as the eye of the Sky Pony. Yay, Sky Pony.
For the injured folk, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit so that you can roll around in that.
Aw, thanks.
So I'll just roll 10d10, and then that's how much. And I'll ride the bullet through it because he's my friend now.
All right.
So everybody can heal back up to 39. Yeah, he's an asshole who throws fire at people. Don't worry about it. You're way cooler than he is. I affectionately pat the bullet on the back of the head.
That's a little much.
Did you overheal?
Yeah, that's way too much.
500 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
I might have
super
hit a
broken out of
button
battle.
one too many times.
Okay.
Oh.
Hopper examining it.
Paris, you don't know what diseases that thing has.
I'm sure it had all of its shots. Wait, I'm like a barbarian. I don't know what shots
Yeah.
are. I like lived in a swamp. It's fine. We
other-
like diseases.
Other than the engravings on the stone, Hopper, you're not really seeing much.
I'm gonna give the stone a visual inspection to see if I can glean anything from it. Nope. It's a
No.
pretty cool stone.
It's a really neat round
Very
stone.
cool stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick the glaive under it, and I'm gonna wedge it and roll it off of the hill. Maybe not. Probably. Is anybody else coming to stop me from being chaotic? Because that's what she does. Because she needs to or die.
I'm gonna suggest that you don't use your glaive. Do it, because you'll probably break it because it's a giant rock and it probably
It's a
weighs
magic
more.
glaive, sir.
Yeah, and it
Doesn't
still
mean it
has a
can't be
breaking
broken.
point.
Yeah, exactly. It can still be broken.
It just is a little harder to break.
It's just a
much
little harder to break.
So,
Evendur's
what's
gonna
the rock do,
inspect
Evendur?
And he's going to inspect the engraving. Can he read it?
You can
If
give
it's
me
of-
an Arcana check.
Arcana.
As you're looking over the boulder and kind of trace your fingers along the engravings on it, you're noticing something that looks to you like it's meant to channel like magical energy around it. As you're kind of just running your fingers against each one of these lines, it feels like they all serve a purpose. Each one of them kind of binding this in some manner in like a magical energy, as if it's kind of telling the weave how to react with this stone.
And do any of them match the runes that we found? The ice giant. You know what I'm talking about.
No, there are no runes on this.
Okay, so you said they're meant to hold magic?
Yeah, from your knowledge of the arcane, you've seen this a few times on what you know as like magical traps almost. That things of that nature, they're basically used to channel magical energy through the surface
so, like,
of this.
glyphs.
Kind of, yeah.
Do I know how they work? Like, if I cast a spell on it, would it do something? Or if I just try to channel magic and do it?
You would not be able to identify how to do that, no. You can always attempt, but you would not know or have any idea what the outcome's going to be of it.
And I'll call everyone over except for Parith and the Bullet.
Parith and the Bullet absolutely go over.
And he'll explain that
I'm going to sit right next to Evendur with my bullet.
I mean, good luck getting him on this part of the island.
You can burrow.
He literally can burrow.
You can literally just come up beneath. I don't think Pear's quite ready to try riding him underground yet.
To ride him?
Oh, that's not. We're not making that attempt for a little while.
But yeah, he's going to explain that they hold magic, and he has no idea what they would do if he would try channeling his magic into it.
That's a risk I'm willing to have you take. Don't just stare at me. I'll know what I'm about.
Yes.
Hello?
Just
We're all
waiting
just judging
to
you.
see what we're doing.
Sorry.
Who's got a
with
plan?
that-
Who's got a plan?
And with that raving the mentality from Parith, he's going to try to channel magic into it.
Okay.
You'll either be dead or you won't. It's two of the worst outcomes, or the best outcomes, depending on your appearance.
So yeah, Evendur's going to try to channel his magic into this rock.
Okay. And what are you trying to channel into it?
You mean like a specific spell?
Sure.
Let's do what Evendur knows best, Chromatic Orb.
Okay. Go ahead and cast a spell. Okay. You go to cast this, sending the orb out in the direction of this stone. Evendur does an 18 hit as the spell reflects off of the outer shell of this.
No, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. The orb bouncing back in your direction, quickly casting shield to block it, to keep it from doing any damage to you. It would seem that the stone did not like the attack.
See? And you're alive. So,
He didn't die.
it doesn't. So magic bounces off of it. That seems like something important.
Do any of the etchings look giantish?
No, they're mostly just lines and symbols. There's no dwarven fonts. There's no giant-based language fonts on here. No actual glyphs. Just fancy design.
Maybe somebody with more than a -1 in investigation should investigate the rock.
John, I
Mine's-
think that's how I found this out.
Mine's not going to be much better on either one of those, but I'll give it a shot. Nope. It's a rock.
Yeah, it's definitely a rock, and it has a bunch of markings on it.
What happens if I try to cast Mending on the stone?
Nothing. As you place your hand on the stone, you sense the magic just fades away as soon as you begin to cast it.
Like it's being absorbed by it?
As if nothing, there was no reaction to it. Like you were attempting to fix something that wasn't broken.
Okay.
I am going to take Bully, because that's his name, because I'm going to bully Evendur with him. And I'm going to ride to... Yeah, Bully.
Bully.
I'm going to ride... Bully. I'm going to ride to one of the totems to kind of take a look at that, because that might have something on it. That could be like... It could have a piece of the puzzle that we are missing here.
Okay.
I can't move him, so I'll just move me. And yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So perception on the totem.
Let's see. Perception on the totem. As you're looking over the totem itself, you're noticing that they are, as you're looking at this, and if you compared it to the one to the northeast, they're very identical. They're both unpainted, very ornate and decorative, but then kind of chained up against the bases of these are the dead bodies of corpses of various trespassers. There's no rhyme or reason to the individuals that were slain for this. They just appear to have came to this area and did something they shouldn't have done. Other than that, you take a look at the top of it. The top, you look up the totem itself, there are engravings of sky ponies all around it. And then at the very top of it, a very large sky pony, its wings outspread, and just kind of sitting back, almost in a ready position.
Okay.
Evendur, as you look over the stone, you're not gleaming much else off of it. You give it a quick look around, look to see if there's perhaps a button or maybe a glyph trap that you're looking for. Anything that might set you off to think otherwise, and you're simply not finding anything.
Hopper, if you want to try turning it over, I won't stop you.
Woohoo! Hitch'll start pushing it over.
Okay, give me a
right.
strength check.
Are you just trying to roll it off?
Yep.
I'll help.
Okay.
Why not?
26 with help.
25, because it would be a disadvantage because it is about 2 foot
'cause
into
it's
the
so
ground.
huge.
Yeah, and as big as it is. And as you're pushing, you're able, it takes a lot of effort. You're able to roll this boulder out of the opening or of the ground that has been kind of jammed into, and roll it up and over. Takes a bit of effort. The two of you working together, you're able to do so. The boulder rolls over to the side. Are you attempting to roll it completely off? Or are you just trying to move it from the opening that
I
it is
think we
sitting in?
just want to move it.
Move it out of the opening for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
move it out of the opening for now.
All right, and you move it about 10 or 15 feet out of the opening. As you do, you take a look back. It appears the ground itself is just like the ground all around you, except just indented in where this giant boulder has set this entire time.
Doesn't look like there's any treasure under there.
Is there anything on the underside of the boulder?
Nothing. It's identical to the rest of the boulder.
Is this what we're looking for? Or?
I just get paid to kill things.
If only there was a magic user that could
I don't know. Is it the thing that we're looking for?
detect magic or something.
We don't even know what we're looking for necessarily.
You don't.
Maybe.
You're on a wild goose chase and have no idea what these relics look
The
like.
dragon cultists seem to know.
Maybe.
Hey, dragon nerds!
Maybe you should get that
How
fucking
did-
thing away from me.
How did they? What do you mean? What do you mean they knew?
They like flew down last time we got the shield and just started grabbing it.
What?
Because you were bringing
they
it
were
back with
helping
you.
us.
They
Yeah,
just
because we were
helping you.
bringing it.
We were carrying it out.
Yeah.
It's
you-
not. It's not like they had it in their contract. Will not help us unless it's something interesting to
We
carry.
don't know what their contract is.
I think they were pretty upfront about it.
They were really upfront about
We
it.
don't know if they were lying.
Well, their contract is about to include tend and care of a bullet, so we're gonna have there's a bridge that's gonna be crossed soon.
That's what they.
I'm gonna put it in Evendur's room.
No.
Also, Perith, give me dex save. Okay. All right. So the boulder is moved 5 feet to the north, setting right here. What would you like to do?
When we examined it, did we examine the very top of the boulder? Because it seems to be an eye, right?
Mhm.
So, like, that's the point. But why would you put a rock there to be an eye for something that you're going to look at from the ground?
Maybe
So-
it's not for them.
Exactly. So my thinking is maybe the rock, maybe there's something on top of the rock.
Evendur, even after the rock has been rolled out and you take a look, it looks identical to everything else. Just this constant engraving of lines and just decorative designs that are kind of etched into the side of this rock.
What if it's there to communicate with the beholders that live on the moon?
What?
What's a moon?
They have moons?
I mean, I assume Forgotten Realms has a moon. Otherwise,
You don't-
lycanthropes wouldn't be a
Pretty sure it
thing.
does.
You don't know about the beholders that live on the moon? Fun fact.
That is a
beholders live on the
groundless
moon.
theory at best.
Oh god, you're a round realmer, aren't you?
I'm going to hit you with the pointy end of my spear.
I would like
be
some
okay with
props
that.
for that.
No, that was a good one. It
Okay,
really
so-
was.
Or wait, this thing is supposed to hold some kind of magic.
Are you using the right magic, Evendur? Maybe there's like a certain school you should consider trying instead. Because I do pay attention when you talk nerd crap.
Nerd crap.
Just don't test me on it.
Has anybody considered digging around in the area where the boulder was moved? I don't know. I am at a loss.
Hey,
The stone is clearly something because it's it's bouncing magic
Forge?
off of it.
Yep.
I'm going to place my hand on the boulder, and I'm going to use Lesser Restoration on it.
Okay.
What?
Nothing happens.
Why would you try to restaurate? What?
Abjuration magic, I don't know.
If only someone didn't shoot that tribal person in the face with an arrow.
Right?
What if we sacrifice the bullet and use its blood to summon the magic?
Or
I like that idea.
we could sacrifice Alakul.
Evendur, as you cast Detect Magic on the boulder, you notice that this boulder reveals an aura of transmutation magic emanating from it.
Freaking nerd.
Transmutation magic.
Yep.
Luckily, I have one transmutation spell.
Good thing. What a great wizard.
Okay.
We're just gonna make the boulder small and then we'll just leave.
Yeah, you're able to shrink it down to, what would that be? 7 feet? It's a 7-foot in diameter boulder now.
I guess we can take this. It is definitely magic.
It doesn't last that long.
It lasts for a minute.
Yes.
Just long enough to get it on the ship. So the ship can just fucking crash.
Can all of you climb a rope ladder to a hot air balloon floating above ground in a minute?
I probably could.
I mean,
And what?
if I was motivated, probably.
As all of this is going on, you begin to hear shouts to the north.
Oh, thank God. Somebody can help us.
Leave.
I hope you're ready to fight again.
As 20 tribals and their shaman step out from the trees back behind. The shaman pointing in the direction of the stone itself, shouting out, trespassers, seize them. And we're gonna go ahead and just roll for initiative again, because they're coming for you.
This is gonna make getting bully a little difficult. Out of here.
If only we could figure out how to undo the transmutation on it.
If only we could understand
Something like that.
what the magic is that is surrounding this item itself. If only we could
had other
identify that
arcane
magic.
casters.
If only we could identify magic
Only if
and
we had
what
a
it did.
decent
If only we
arcane
could
magic.
identify magic.
Wait,
Somewhere,
did
somewhere Kanan is just laughing. I like fireballs too, buddy, but you gotta have utility.
It would take like a wizard or something to figure this out.
All right.
Where are we gonna get one of those?
I don't know.
Where
It'd
is...
be nice to have.
I'm missing character sheets here. It's not opening them. 1 second, please. There we go. Okay. There's one. Roll20 is so laggy for me. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. Maybe I need to open a different web browser or something, but I'm not sure. Okay. It's 2. And Calidus is the other one I gotta roll for. And Calidus kind of watching and is like, oh great, here we go again. Alright. So. Descending. Top of the turn order, Acarius. Those are making their way out of the forest, the shaman pointing in your direction. What are you doing?
How tall are these ledges that I can see?
They raise up about 15 feet.
Okay. Alright, we're going to Shield of Faith, Alakul. And then I'm going to move over here and end my turn.
Shield of Faith on Alakul. And moving over to
Yeah,
this
just
side.
in kind of defensive position over here.
Yep. Did that buff not show up? No, it didn't. I am really gonna have to see if what's causing roll20 to be so laggy for me, or is it laggy for everybody? No,
I
just
haven't
me?
noticed anything.
Then
Okay.
again, I also am not in control of 30
A million
odd
things.
tokens. That's
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, cast Shield of Faith on Alakul. Step off to the side. The shaman here, paying close attention to where everybody is at. What is he going to do?
We're dead.
Oh, he has a lot of spells, doesn't he?
Look at all these spells.
Look at all of
Disintegrate.
these spells.
You can fit
Power
so
and
many
kill?
spells in this bad boy.
Like so many
Damn,
spells.
I
it's
was gonna make
ridiculous.
that joke.
Oh, some of them. Oh, these are cool because. Oh, neat. All right. Cool. Yeah, he is going to measure to see how far out he is. Okay. He will. It'd be really cool if, like, everything wasn't so laggy. He's going to just begin leading the pack across here. And just going to head over here, dashing to get to here, and then we'll try climbing up on the next turn. Hopper, you're up.
So everybody's just booking it. So let's do that too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But I'm going to take out my bow.
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, are we back to the
Yeah.
regular
Yeah, because
movement?
you're not within close
there's no
combat, so yeah.
monsters. Yeah, I got you. So it's 15, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And you can use the measurement tool thing. It'll give you the close idea of.
All right, so then double move would just be 4 squares. So there.
All right. Okay. 1 sec. Pulling something up. Well, okay. Parith, you're up.
Okay. How much do I like this bullet?
Not very much at all.
I mean, you say that, but bullets are really cool.
Yeah, but can't you dodge a bullet?
Boo.
Boo. Boo this man.
Is it a bullet with your name on it?
I mean,
That's even worse.
maybe, I don't know. Okay. So, I'm not even going to try to ride this thing in a fight because that's just, no.
That's just
so
no.
I'm going to pat it, tell it to stay, and then I'm going to go like, not very far, actually.
Give me animal handling check.
Stay.
That was to see if he bit you as you tried to reach out to it.
I mean, that's understandable. We're still, I mean, fine. It's cool.
Okay.
Let's see. What's my range on this? Hold on. I did not mean to click that. I mean, I could shoot with disadvantage.
Do it.
So, yeah, I'll do
What
that.
else are you gonna do?
I'll roll again because I didn't mean to roll that. So that wouldn't really be fair because I was just trying to check range.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to shoot this one twice, and these will both have disadvantage on the shots.
Yep. Go ahead.
Damn, really wish I didn't have disadvantage on the shots. 13 and 15.
And once everything loads, the 15 is going to hit.
Okay, so that is 6 damage for the 15.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. Yeah. If I'm in range, I'll cast Hunter's Mark, but I don't think I am. I'm not, so I will not. I'll recast Zephyr Strike for next. Yeah, I'll cast it on myself this turn, but I didn't say I did before I did everything because I'm really bad at action economy sometimes. So anyway, I have Zephyr Strike again now.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Kalidus, seeing that the party is attempting to move away, is going to move away. Go to you. Actually, he's going to flee, so we'll move 2 more squares. So good to see here. Cool, you're up.
Oh boy. Move 2 squares with 30 feet, right?
Yep. Correct.
Okay. Want to confirm. So how I don't remember, but how tall is this? I guess this thing above.
Which thing?
The
The
Pegasus
sky
that
pony.
we're standing on. What's the height of it compared to that?
15 feet.
Okay.
Each tier is 15 feet above.
That's right. Slowly just move over here. Bonus action. Shield of Faith on Hopper.
Okay. So Hopper, so 1 second. Hopper is getting Shield of Faith. Okay, anything else?
And then I'm gonna dash over there.
All right. All right. So taking a moment to prepare and get Hopper up and ready to go here, quickly dashing off to the side. Evendur, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Fireball, and I should be able to get that first row of people and the shaman.
Okay. The first row and the shaman. Okay. Deck saves. Oof. Nat 20.
Wow.
And this one, I don't think the tribals are... Here, I gotta fix it before I roll. Never whisper. Okay. And deck save from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one saves and the last one saves. So the 3 in the middle all take full damage. It doesn't even matter for the tribals. That first line of tribals will be wiped out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So far, I switched over to Google Chrome for me to run it on what I see, and it seems to be better right now. It's still laggy, though, but I think that's just because animations are super laggy. Anything else?
Hiding behind the boulder.
Hiding behind the boulder. Okay. Taking the boulder and using it, or trying to hide behind it and keep from taking a potential attack from something. But we're looking at... They're going to charge forward. Oh yeah, this is much better. There. Here. So many to move. And this is a default encounter too. Good thing that the warriors seem to die pretty quickly, right? So they start moving up and getting into place. Carius, you're up.
Carius is just gonna move forward right here and ready a spell for when this guy crests.
Alrighty.
And he's just gonna hold his action until he does.
Holding the attack action until he gets up to where you're at.
Just so where I can see him. Like the moment he starts climbing over that
gets
edge.
up over the peak. Gotcha. Okay. And with that, he will indeed do so. Climbing up to here.
Alright, and I'm
Shot.
just gonna send that at him.
Okay. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Nice damage too. Okay. Doing a nice bit of damage with Ray of Sickness as you cast it. The save is for poisoned. I need to do that real quick. Con save. An 11.
Hey, and he is poisoned.
All right, so we will mark him as poisoned. All right, anything else? Oh, that's your reaction or your held action. But since he is here, he is going to do something.
No one said he could do that.
You're not allowed to do that. Stop. What are you doing? Stop doing that.
Trying to fight back? What's wrong with you?
Don't fight back. I didn't say you could fight back.
I'm stealing your bullet, they're stealing your rock, and there's nothing you can do about it. Go away.
I'm looking to see, because it doesn't say. Okay, I've got it. Casting at level 4, and I believe this should reach. It does. It does. Does not. Lightning bolt. Going out in all directions, cast from him. I need a dex save from Acarius and Alakul.
They'll be fine.
Yikes. Yeah.
As dead.
That's big damage there. You feel the pulse of this lightning as it kind of rushes over you, Acarius, and you're able to quickly kind of turn your head back and kind of brace against it, able to avoid some of the damage and move out of the way of some of the bigger bolt that's coming in your direction. However, Alakul, not really paying that close attention to it, turns and looks up, and as he does, this lightning bolt crashes right into his chest plate, dealing a significant amount of damage. If I'm not mistaken, I need to double check the spell, but I think there was something else with it too. Yeah, you take damage, and then all of the grass directly ahead are from him leading towards you guys. Everything just starts burning. So this solid line of grass is burning. I'll just do this.
We didn't start the fire. It was burning while the world was turning.
Hopper, you're up.
Just curious, Forge.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get hit by that?
What do you mean? How did you get hit by it?
Because, well, I wouldn't be able to see him.
It's a lightning bolt. It can move and bend where it needs to.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, do you not believe that would be a fair assumption?
No, that's fine. I was just curious.
Are we able to see him from here where we
Yeah.
are?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been casting spells and shooting at him from there.
Well, there you go.
I just didn't know if the 15-foot ledge.
Evendur cast a spell from way back over here that was affecting him over here, and he was down below this ledge here.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, you were still on the upper ledge.
We have the elevation.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm gonna move 30 feet, take out my bow, and fire at the stick bag, and be like, "Ha! You missed."
I'll show you. Hit him.
Haha! I'll show you.
Haha, I'll show you.
13.
13 is not going to hit as it flies directly over his head. Almost like you could see like the hair like kind of whoosh back as it goes by.
Yep. That one was to put you in a false sense of security. The 26 was the one I wanted to hit you with.
The 26 does hit.
All right, and I'm gonna spend my last superiority die to do. Are we planning on beating this guy up anymore, or are we just like fighting and running? Because I can hit him with distracting strike to give someone advantage, or I can save it.
I think we were planning on capturing one of them.
Well, okay. All right, I'm going to burn my last superiority die and put distracting strike on this guy.
Okay.
So there's the description. Oof. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not playing a ranger. Come on.
Yep. Next attack against him has advantage, so just keep that in mind, guys. Okay.
And that's me.
Else?
I moved and attacked.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna make use of those.
Oh, hot damn! Shield of Faith doesn't drop.
Yep. It stays up.
Just barely.
Yeah.
So
It stays.
this shamanon has distracting strike, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot using the distracting strike for advantage to cancel out my disadvantage on the first shot. And then the next shot, I'm going to use Zephyr Strike's advantage to cancel out the second shot's disadvantage. So these are just 2 normal shots.
Okay.
And hearing the plan to try to take a hostage, I'm going to try to kneecap him
Okay.
with arrows. Just sounds unpleasant.
Yes.
And
yes, it does.
meme-worthy. I think they think that could be
Takes
a joke.
that arrow to
It could be a really good
That
joke.
could be a great joke.
It could be a really.
21 and 22. That could be
Both
hysterical.
hit.
All right, so Colossus Slayer on the first one and Zephyr Strike on the second one. For a total of 18 damage.
So just throwing this out here, since we're talking, memes. Once we capture him, we need to get that cart fixed up. So when he wakes up from he'll be rolling down the hillside on a cart, and Alakul will say, "You're finally awake."
I legitimately hate
Unfortunately, both arrows, as they pierce through, are enough to kill him.
As an
If you were-
overkill.
If you were trying to save the shaman, yeah.
Would
That's
one of them have been enough to put him down and
No.
not kill him?
Nope.
Okay, well, I mean, Barrett doesn't really pull her punches too much, so
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah. So quickly launching 2 arrows. The first one he kind of shrugs off and grabs it, snaps it off into his side, and as he does, the second one pierces through the other side and is just barely enough, which brings him down and collapses onto the ground below.
We can capture him, right?
Kalidus
No.
is going to look over at Hopper and just make sure that the plan is to run still.
Evendur, move your butt. She's gonna nod to Kalidus. Get up there.
Okay. Kalidus will begin making his way up the ladder. I need to pull up this real quick. 1 second. Holy crap, I think it's just... Oh, I wonder if it's one of the plugins is causing that in Firefox. Yeah, he begins to climb up the ladder then. Alakul, you're up.
I'm gonna step out of the fire.
Okay.
Action. 30 points of lay on hands on myself.
On myself. All right.
And take another step forward also.
Okie dokie.
That's it.
All right. So healing up a little bit, and then stepping forward and getting prepared for the next group. Evendur, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move over there. And I'm going to throw another fireball about there.
All right. Throwing it towards the middle of the pack? Kinda?
Yeah, I think last time I cast about here.
Okay. Which one was it again? And I'll just mark out. It should probably capture all of them, I'm guessing, on that one. Okay. What is it? 60?
20 foot.
20. Okay. So it'll just miss that guy. It'll catch these. Okay, so it'll catch those 4 again. Go ahead and give me the roll.
29.
29. Yeah, even if they save, they can't save against that. So we're just gonna mark them.
Guys, we're just committing war crimes.
I mean, you're just like slaying these guys, no questions asked. Literally.
I just wanted a fucking bullet, man. They're too good. I'm not apologizing for this.
I don't
Neither
feel
am I.
bad.
I don't feel bad that I'm killing these things. That
Okay.
these people.
These tribals that have done nothing wrong to you.
Havoc's gonna come back and be like, "What the hell happened when I wasn't here?"
What happened?
We committed genocide a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Literally just like wiped out
Nothing too bad.
They're trying to get close, but okay. Since they can't really do much, yeah, they don't even have a distance to be able to throw these spears anyway. Okay, that's their turn. Curious, there's more coming up the hill.
So we're running, or are we killing them? Because it's like half and half. Right?
I think we're doing a little bit of both. We're killing as we're running.
Exactly.
I don't have that much of range stuff, so I'm just going to start running. I can get over to the ladder.
Okay.
Right there. Not on the ladder. I'll just put myself by it. And that'll end my turn.
Alrighty, so quickly running off, attempting to make your way over towards the ladder here, and make your way out. The shaman's dead. Hopper, what are you up to?
I'm going to hold my position until Evendur's a lot closer, so I'm going to spend this turn firing my bow. Starting with that nerd, the closest nerd in the water.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
For 7.
Still standing.
22.
Hits.
For 5. It's getting progressively worse.
He dead.
Oh, good. Action surge.
Oh, good.
Fire on this guy. One behind him.
Okay.
15.
Hits.
Oh my god, it is getting worse. Wait, hold on. Does Great Weapon Master apply to...
No.
Great
Says
Weapon?
two-handed weapons, I believe.
It doesn't apply to ranged weapons. Great
Okay,
weapon
never
fighting
mind.
does not. No.
Cool, good to know. I just thought about that. It was like, oh, okay.
It only,
So-
great weapon only applies to great weapons.
Yeah. So 5 damage for that one, and one more shot.
Mhm.
18.
That hits.
Or 12. There we go.
Hey, if only those rolls were flipped, you could have attacked something else. But that one falls after the second shot. Anything else?
Nope. I'm just going
Oh.
to wait here and make sure Evendur gets through.
Sounds good. Perith, your turn.
Kills them all.
I mean, at this point, you may as well.
Let Tiamat sort them out.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot twice at this guy. First one's gonna be with advantage, so a normal shot, and then the second one's at disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Those are both really good rolls.
First one pierces through, because I feel like adding flavor to this, because fuck it, why not? Pierces through the skull of this guy and then slams into the one behind him, dealing the 8 damage off of the crit roll. And then who did you fire the second one at? Was it the same one?
We'll just say that I shot
That
the
one?
guy behind him.
Okay. So he takes 6. The guy straight back takes 8. Both taking significant damage, but are both still standing.
See, bully, I'm a much better person to hang out with.
See, bully. All right, so
I just want to believe that he's just like just lazily sitting on his belly, just like
whatever. I'm eating.
I'm really
grass.
I'm really hungry.
He's eating the grass at this point. He doesn't care. Calidus continues up. I'm going to say he moves off of the map and up into the airship as he was instructed. Alcool. You're muted.
Move here
Mm-hmm.
and hold my action till one of them moves within 60 feet of me.
Okay. Evendur, you're up.
Okay, because I've been wanting to use the spell and haven't got the chance, I'm going to cast Vitrolic Sphere. And just right in the middle of them.
Interesting. 150 feet. What is the diameter on it?
20 feet.
Oh, so right here. It won't catch him, but it'll catch these 4. Is that the 4 you wanted?
But radius. Right?
It's a radius of 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Still the same. That's 30 feet.
Okay, sure.
Okay. What is it? Oh, it doesn't even matter. This guy's dead. I'm not even gonna roll for it. It's like, doesn't make sense to roll for him. Yeah, none of them, like, even if they save, they couldn't save over that. So they're all just gonna collapse to the ground and die. They're super dead. And that one's gone. Alright, 3 remain. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Continuing forward, doesn't know.
These guys really like these rocks.
I mean, it is a spirit mound.
No, I'm just saying. I admire that dedication.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a shame that the rock is still back here, but
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're the bad guys, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. Alcool?
Are you just noticing?
No, I mean, I always
sec.
was.
Hold person on the front one?
Yeah.
All right. What is the roll?
Wisdom save.
Thank you. Wisdom. He fails. He's like, yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's just stuck there.
Please don't kill this one.
Icarius. One of them is now held up tightly. You're running towards the stairs, though.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I was told. I'm going to go up the ladder.
Okay. You'll be able to get almost there. So stop there. Hopper.
I'm going to... Oh, there's 3 of them left. What's the marker on the front one there?
It's hold person. Alakul is trying to capture this one.
So shoot him dead.
I mean, he's not moving, so he's kind of a perfect target.
He is a perfect target.
He is a perfect target. Alright, I'm gonna shoot the guy behind him.
Okay.
Hey, 23.
Yep. That hits.
For 11.
Collapses.
Nice. Shift over to the other one. The one next to him, not the held one.
Okay.
Blah! 12. Okay.
It hits.
Oh, alright. Get some better armor, nerd. For 6.
He is still standing, though.
Hella cool, it's all you, buddy. That's me, I'm done.
Alrighty. With that, we move on. Parith.
I'm going to arc a shot to not hit the held one, but the one behind it.
Gonna
And again-
curve that bullet.
Yeah, gonna curve bullet. It's the magic arrow. It's fine. 17 and 12.
Both hit and annihilate this guy. Like, he was dead on the first one, but the second one was just to make sure. Anything else?
I'm gonna look back at Bully like, eh?
Do you love me now?
He looks unimpressed at the fact that you shot a dead guy.
Oof.
Wow. That's harsh, man. Harsh but fair.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Back to Alakul. You have an individual held in front of you. What would you like to do?
Stuff. I'd like to slide down right up next to him. And do I have anything to actually do that? Yes. I'm gonna take up my rope, tie him up.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, great.
Okay. You tie him up.
Still not releasing the spell, though.
Okay.
Also gonna call out, guys, I got one.
Okay.
Good job.
And with that, we'll end the initiative here.
Can I see from my ladder position that there's only one guy left?
Yeah.
I'll
and
just
you
start
can
climbing back down and shaking my head. Why were y'all telling me to run away?
and you can see Alakul's standing right next to him, just having a conversation with him.
And I'm pretty sure y'all can obviously tell he's not tied up very well, but he looks really tied up well to me. Because I don't know
He's not tied up
knots.
very well.
Because I don't know knots.
As I typed in Twitch chat, you tied up one hand really well, but you forgot to tie the second one behind his back. So, while it looks like you
Wow.
did a really good job, you forgot to add that second hand in there and kind of ruined it. So, good job.
I never
He has
never said I was good at tying people up.
He has a rope tied around his waist with one hand behind his back, but that's free hands still.
Legs aren't even bound.
Nope.
He's not not even slightly impeded.
Not even. There was an attempt.
The good thing he still can't move, though. For now.
All right, so you have this guy, partially 25% tied up.
That's
and-
generous.
And hold person. He looks at you and kind of snarls a bit and looks back over at the stone that has transformed back into its natural 15-foot size. What would you like to do?
Are we even able to take this thing?
Ask Delphine.
I have a feeling that boulder is not actually a boulder.
What is
Yeah. What?
Wait, you don't mean it's And she trails off, hoping someone will answer for her.
I don't know what it is. But it's an awfully fancy and magical to just be boulder. So,
Why don't you finish tying up your boyfriend and ask him what it is?
he is tied up. What are you talking about?
Give me a perception check.
Who? Me?
It doesn't matter what the role is. The answer is just, he's not. He's not at all.
He's not.
Oh, crap.
You're looking at everything and you're like, what? It looks oh, right. The other hand.
You know, if you ask Calidus, he can teach you how to do better knots.
I need to do that when we get back. When we get out of here. But, can y'all come over here? What do you know about this boulder? I'm asking my prisoner.
Do you
Speak anything other than common and draconic? No.
Yeah. Still not seeing it. Let's
It's
see
not-
some languages.
It's not
Oh.
common, elvish, sylvan, giant, draconic, and
Hey!
Nope. Nope.
I have Elvish, Common, and Giant.
Nope. Let's see what Calidus has.
What do you have? Comprehend language?
Boy, if only we had someone who could cast that spell.
If only we had a
Had
wizard that
utility.
knew how to cast that.
It's like we have a sorcerer or something.
And it's also like the only one that actually spelled common was the first one dead.
I can't. Well, that one. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have shot that one dead because that was clearly the one we were going to get information from. So that's my bad. I can admit that I fucked up on that one.
Hmm.
This guy just kind of kind of growls and snarls at you, or what seems to be growls and snarls, but is actually undercommon. You're unable to really comprehend or understand what he's trying to say to you.
Guys are pretty surfacey for undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
This white face comes right off. They were drow the whole time.
My God.
Who you
Wait,
really
hold on.
are.
No, hold on. Is that right? I gotta look in the character sheets because this thing is showing something else. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We might actually have an interrogation.
We might be able to do it. Hold on.
Please.
I need to check because it's actually showing stats for other tribals, but not for the Sky Pony ones. So let me check.
Uh-oh.
I've got to refer to the source.
Different tribes.
Da.
This Sky Pony.
One stone. Let's see what this says. I went to D&D Beyond because that is the best resource.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. These guys.
Let it happen.
I may let it happen. Hold on. I very well may.
All right, Alicool. Good cop, bad cop. I'm the good cop.
I am definitely the bad cop.
I just walk over and spit acid in his face.
This does not. Okay,
That's not the.
So I am making
Don't
a.
even episode.
I am making a call on this, and I'll just say it's going to be. They do speak common, so we'll let it happen.
Okay, my bad. It would technically be spitting poison at him.
Exactly.
That's not the. God. That's
And
the
then I
bad
punch him in the
cop
face.
side. That's the bad cop.
No, I'm just forcing you to up your game.
Bad
Okay.
cop and even worse cop.
Bad cop and
Bad cop
badder
and
cop.
terrible cop.
All right, so you ask him about the stone. What are you wanting to know?
I want to know everything he knows about it.
He looks at you and looks over at the stone and says, Sky Pony altar. Commune to Uthgard. By touching surface.
Can anyone just touch it?
No magic.
Can you do it?
No.
We killed the guy who could do it, huh?
Yes. Shaman. Good magic.
Yeah, there's a shortage of good magic in this party.
So how are you going to be useful to us?
I wasn't even here. God damn it.
He just shrugs.
She starts to
Amazing.
take out her knife.
Inappropriate.
Thank you, Chopper, for the follow. He looks over, back over at the stone and says, we just protect our stone. Protect altar. It's our relic, not yours.
Except for the fact that I have a sneaking suspicion that it was never yours to begin with.
And clearly, we kind of get to decide if it's ours now or not, because there's like you, and then all your people who are, river food.
Fish food? That's the
Sure.
word you were looking for.
Sure.
Give me a history check.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Ah,
Hey, wasn't terrible at all.
it's not terrible.
Yeah, not terrible.
Wouldn't say it's great.
You know that this has been the home to their people for as long as most people can remember. You know that at one time, this relic was given to them by the giants, and this is technically their home that you are intruding, and burial ground that you are intruding upon. Thus, the statues, the totem poles, indicating trespassers that try to ward them off, and the burial mounds, the cairns on the sides and that surround this platform that you're on.
Okay. But this relic, was it given to them in the form of a boulder? Would I know that at all?
You wouldn't be able to know that, no.
Okay.
You do know that a relic was given to them by the giants, but beyond that, no, you do not know if it's the boulder or something else. What do you guys do?
Is there any reason to keep him around?
I'm going to begin the long, awkward conversation with the dragon cultists about loading a bullet onto the airship.
They will tell you no.
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 Got him.
2 letters, period, at the end. That's it.
Okay, but what if I hang one of them off the side of the airship by their feet?
Also no.
No.
Remember when I suggested we just kill them and take the airship? Now you're just trying to do it to keep a pet?
Yes.
Yeah, you see how that plan doesn't work.
I kind of want to help them, guys. What do you think? Should I help them? Should I help them here? Because I feel like they're stumbling really hard on this.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of what I'm wanting to do here.
Yeah, I feel like... Well, our wizard's not here.
Yes,
Or
he is.
maybe he is. Okay.
Yes, now.
Well, just... I don't know. If only you... maybe the shaman has a scroll of identify on him. I don't know, because I am drawing a huge blank on what to do about this boulder.
Evendur, can you actually secure our friend here? 'Cause,
Does Kalitus have
No.
Revivify? No.
Revivify?
Revivify.
Yes.
Let me look.
yes.
I think he does.
Think
Wake
so.
that dumb shaman up. Let's go.
All right.
Nah, it's fine. I'll be ready to stab him if he starts acting up.
I only show 1 spell slot available for Kalidos. Oh,
'Cause he's a
2.
Oh yeah,
warlock.
because he's a
2.
warlock. Yeah.
He only still has 1 spell slot left, though.
Plus the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wait, no, he doesn't have... Yeah, he does. There it is. Okay. Diamonds. Does he have the diamonds in his inventory?
I think he has 3. I think he has enough for 1 use of it.
Do we want to waste that on getting the information we don't have?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Honestly, at this point, we should probably wait for Havoc to make that call.
Okay.
Or, like,
That's-
text him.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna.
Then why don't we do this? Why don't we end our session here, holding this cultist hostage, or this tribal warrior hostage, and then in 2 weeks we'll recap what happened, and we'll let Havoc decide if he wants to revive this shaman to attempt to do it, because the other part to that too, and something that I would rather him take into consideration than me making that decision for him, is this shaman may not be able to identify it for you.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility that he doesn't
I
know
was-
how to do so.
Just a shaman.
He's
He also...
I mean, but he has 4th level spells, as you know, because he cast a spell at 4th level.
Hit us with one, yes.
He hit you with one, and you could tell it was very powerful. But you don't know if he actually knows that spell or not. So it'll be hard for you to determine, and I would not want to make that call for Calidus, especially knowing the resource that's going to take.
Hey, Forge.
Yes.
That's fair.
Can I rip off the patch on my robes? That's the spell scroll containing 1 spell from 1st to 3rd level.
If that is what you want to do, you certainly can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what spell scroll are you going to take?
Fireball.
Fireball?
Lightning bolt. Why would I
Lightning
take anything else? The lightning bolt looked really cool.
I don't think I get a pick. I think it's up to the DM.
Oh my god.
Oh, is
I'm gonna
it?
hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna hit
no.
you so hard, Ark.
All right, where's the... Is it the useful items one?
Yeah, robe of useful
It
items.
is.
I hate you. I hate you so much, Ark.
It's gonna be something absolutely useless.
Probably.
Slow
Let's
fall.
see.
Featherfall. No.
Okay.
Well, that'd actually be a pretty effective form of torture.
Spell scroll.
I mean, it'll be good
from
when we
what
throw him from the airship.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Because I'm going to do it at random, I think. Evendur, give me... Give me a... D... Just give me a D3 roll. Let's start with that. Okay.
We're already not in the right level.
For what?
You
The
don't
spell
know that.
magic?
Nope. Give me a D100 roll, please.
That is a fair point. Forge, I do not know how you
How
are.
I have organized them.
Yeah, I have no clue, but I'm just assuming.
Well, that's unfortunate. Should I give it to him, guys? I think I should give it to him, just because. All right. Because chat wants me to help you. You did roll for a first level spell.
Chat over here taking pity on us.
I will give you a spell scroll of Identify.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you,
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, I also have the ability to resurrect something if I needed to. We don't absolutely have to have Havoc for that.
It's true.
I just, role-playing wise, character doesn't use it unless he absolutely has to, so...
Yep.
He's not saying anything.
Yeah, I don't blame
That's
you.
fair. All right. So
I-
you, Evendur, you now have a spell scroll of Identify.
And right now, thanks to the audience, Evendur is a much more... You know, the sad thing is, he should really just sit down and scribe this stupid spell
I mean, I have
immediately,
the money to do it.
but we don't have that kind of time.
Why
Well,
don't we? There's nothing coming to attack us.
Also, I don't think you can scribe something that you pull out of the robe of...
Yes, you can.
thing.
There's no rules against it.
All right, rules lawyer.
okay. What are you doing?
I mean, do you want me to just use it now or scribe it?
You can just buy another one. These guys could just be wave 1 of like 5, so I...
Not wrong.
I don't really think the other waves will have much of a chance. I mean, what y'all just did to them.
You'll see that pile of bodies and rethink their life choices.
Like
Maybe
these two right here, they're fish food somewhere. Like, they're probably down here on the river now.
Well, who's to say that you could... These guys could just employ the same tactics that I do in strategy games, where I send in the mooks first to make them waste resources, and then the next wave is the actual wave.
I mean, you guys did have a dice roll while you were traveling that I still haven't done anything with. Just saying.
Can we get a third dragon? That's what technically a fourth dragon.
So, what are you doing with the spell scroll, Evendur?
I guess I'll just identify the boulder.
Okay. You walk over to the boulder, and it's just a boulder. I'm just kidding. You walk over, and as you do, give me a coin flip, 1d2.
Oh, right, it reflects magic.
How very, very, very lucky that you didn't get the other one. You reach forward and begin to identify what this boulder does. And as you're looking at it, you identify that this boulder has the ability to shrink and enlarge itself.
Ah.
And will shrink all the way down to a 6-inch diameter orb that weighs 25 pounds, or enlarge to its normal size of 15 feet in diameter and 12 tons.
Wait.
Now-
Hopper and I pushed a 12-ton boulder?
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Hell
Flex.
yeah.
I mean, it's all leverage. You know, it's really tall, so you just push it a bit and it'll kind of wobble.
It was also 2
Weird
feet
flex,
in the
but
ground.
okay.
That's, yeah. I
Good
want
job,
to say
Hopper.
that was mostly Hopper.
That was all Hopper. It's fine.
Yeah,
Wow.
I refuse to give anything to Alico. I was
And-
contemplating shooting the prisoner just so you wouldn't have a win.
In addition,
Mhm.
if the enlarged boulder falls onto something, it will take 10d10 bludgeoning damage. A creature can avoid taking that damage by giving a dex save. And once you reduce or enlarge the item, it cannot be used again for 24 hours.
So you could potentially squish something and then wait a day to get your
To pick it back up.
squishing
Yep.
back.
What if it's at terminal velocity from the airship?
Oh, you can absolutely throw it at something. Yeah.
Yes, it goes from...
Is it more than 10d10 at that point?
That is a
I-
good question. I'm going to think about that now.
Damage.
Because you know we're using it as a bomb.
All right, guys.
This is definitely a bomb.
Even then, what if we just put it in a slingshot and launch it?
I mean, how does it work? Do you have to?
Hold on, let me go learn the catapult spell.
So does this give me
Is
the
it-
knowledge of how to shrink it?
It does.
Yeah, is it
So yeah,
command word?
you
cut?
now know that in order to shrink it, you have to place your hand on it, know what it is actually capable of doing, and just tell it to either shrink or enlarge. As long as your hand is placed against it and you give it those commands, it will shrink or enlarge.
Okay, so we gotta drop it on something. We can't chuck it.
All right, let's go find a giant. Let's go find one of the cloud giants.
Or would you say that as we're in the process of throwing it and our fingertips are still touching it, and we say the command word, will the
So
exerted fort? No, I'm just bullshitting.
So here's what I'm thinking. If that's what's going to happen, and you're going to shrink the boulder down to this 6-inch diameter, and you're going to hold it out from the ledge of the ship, and then you're going to say the command word, and it's going to expand far greater than what your hands will allow, and it'll just fall straight from your hands.
See,
That's kind of how I envision that working.
Yeah,
and it's
it's
probably
definitely
going to happen like that.
this is where you walk out on the very front of the ship, hold it below you, and have it. Or we just build some sort of.
Let's name the rock, little boy.
I mean, we're just
get a
gonna
harness.
we're just gonna gloss over the fact that this is an ancient giant kind relic. It's now a giant cannonball. It's fine.
Yeah, it's an
It's a
incredible
giant-
tool of war.
It's a giant bomb.
Forge, quick question.
Yep.
What do you think the giants were using this thing for? Because I'll tell you what, they were probably dropping it on people. And that's probably how
They
it
do
got
like
here.
to do that with boulders.
They do
there
like
was
to
this,
drop
There was
boulders
this
on top of
town
you
called
guys.
Nightstone.
They probably.
So,
I
Evendur, you place your hand on the boulder. It shrinks down to the 6-inch diameter and now weighs 25 pounds.
Can you
The
even
way-
pick it up?
The way I see this
Yes,
whole
I
thing,
can.
Give me a
Don't
strength
have
check.
bad strength.
the way I
I
see
I have
this whole
average
scenario.
strength. It shouldn't. I can carry 25 pounds.
It
I'm
doesn't
sure.
mean it's not going to hurt your back as you try to do it. Are you using proper lift techniques? No, you're not. You strain your back as you try to pick it up. You do pick it up, but it hurts. You take 1 point of physical pain damage.
Hopper pushes him out of the way, freaking nerd, and picks it up.
Hopper,
Give me a strength check.
Yes. Hopper's gonna flex and bust out of here, guys.
All right. So yeah, you pick it up and take it with you. 1
Motherfucker.
point. 1 point. You also take 1 point of piercing damage in your back as your muscles tighten and hurt.
You're supposed to lift with your legs.
I got this. I'm just limbering up.
Hopper,
Yes.
would you like to say goodbye to our friend over here?
That is shoot
I'm
him in
just
the.
gonna cast
She
frostbite.
immediately forgets about the boulder, grabs her knife, and heads over.
God, we are evil people.
Wow.
Vicarious has no problem with things dying, so he's just going to turn around and walk away.
Yep. As soon as I say that, the hopper runs over. I start heading towards the airship.
All right, and you take the boulder with you up to the airship. The assassinating the tribal warrior here, who is just trying to protect his spirit mound that you guys were defiling.
Yep.
That
did happen.
I mean, let's just call it what it is. Yeah,
Grave robbing?
It's fine. No,
Tomb raiding?
not really tomb raiding, because it's the altar.
Religious
It's not really
defilement.
the mound or the other cairns around.
Okay,
it.
hold on.
You have to go
Let me go.
underground.
Let me go take a boulder off of one of those then.
Let's take a boulder off the cairn here. It's fine.
Tomb raiding is when you go underground.
True.
Otherwise, you're grave robbing.
Yeah.
We're pillaging, guys.
Yep.
Let's call it what it is.
I mean,
But
we
yeah.
are sky pirates.
That's true.
It's true.
We do have an
Yeah,
airship
sky
now.
pirates. But you do take the this item with you that you've now shrunk down into this 6-inch diameter stone. You take it up with you. Nobody really says much about it, and kind of drop it in place onto the ship, and you have now collected your second relic. But with that, we are going to end tonight's session.
Hey.
Yeah.
So the way I see this whole scenario having played out, Cloud Giant Castle was just kind of floating over, and they look down and they're like, "Hey, what does that look like to you?" And one of them's like, "That looks like a Pegasus." And then the other one's like, "Hold on," and then he runs off and he gets a stone. He says, "Hold on, let's I bet you I can give it an eye." And then
This will be cool. Hold on.
it's gonna be great. Just hold on. And then he just drops it, and then boop, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna end stream, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ugh.